How to start reading a book? For that, first of all, you have to do this D&D thing. Don't disturb, okay? And then you have to rotate your phone and you can start reading. So today our topic is on self-discipline and talent. Self-discipline without talent can often achieve astounding result, whereas talent without self-discipline inevitably dooms itself to future. It is written by Sidney J. Harris, and they are saying he is saying that self-discipline without talent can often achieve astounding result. But if you have a talent but don't have a self-discipline, it will invisible in the future. So let's start and read and see that what is given there and what we can learn from this. When you look at some of the most successful high performers, it might be tempting to say that they were born this way. They are talented. End of story. In fact, talent, while undeniably make life easier, is but one part of the equation. I used to be a shy and fearful person. If you compare me, the awkward outsider, with the most successful guy at a school, you could say they were born talented to be popular, liked, and as alpha male as you could get. While I didn't have such luck, however, my apartment misfortune turned out to be a source of strength because it provided a spark to introduce big change in my life. By continuously pushing my comfort zone, I not only overcame social shyness and improved my communication skill, but also developed high self-confidence and overcame other fear in my life. I might not have been born with the talent to be a people person. I still prefer solitude to crowd, but with self-discipline and consistent work, I still achieved astounding result. Next time, before you complain that you don't have a talent for something or were not born this way, remind yourself that this self-discipline in many situations can more than make up for the lack of inborn traits. So, in the entire story, author is trying to say that whenever we see any successful person, so we think that that person is born that way, but we undermine the self discipline of that person. If you are not born with the any kind of talent, even you can get through in that field, but you must have a self discipline. If you are a shy person, you need to work on your spoken, you need to interact with a person, then you can only come out from your fear. And you will see that no one is in this world is born with the all type of this talent, but that person work on self-discipline, work on their areas, and then get talented in a future. So before you complain next time, think that you can also achieve that thing if you follow the self-discipline. And you can comment down your thought that what will you next like to see.